Humans of the cardboard, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today we're taking a look at a brand new V-Jump promo announcement. We get one of these every month. They're going to show what the card's like kind of name and an idea is, and then we will find out what it does in about 3-ish weeks, maybe a little less than 3 weeks. So let's get into this thing. It looks like it's going to pair nicely with Supreme Darkness and give Jaden Yugi potentially another hero card to make use of, although this card might actually be generic at the same time, but we'll see. So, this is Double Fusion. This is a brand new normal spell card. That's basically all we know. All we can take basically after knowing that it's a normal fusion spell with the name that it has, all we can really look at after that is what it did in the anime, because they are just pulling like this card straight out of the anime. Now, I hope its effects aren't the same, because based on the anime it didn't seem very good, but let's go over it. So, we go, spell card used in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX for the 20th anniversary of GX. This card will be revealed October 7th, so yeah, about just under 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks-ish. We'll find out what this does on October 7th, and for a quick read on what the card did in the anime, which we can at least say, like, do we want something better than this, or want something worse than this, and kind of hope that it'll probably be based around this. Alright, pay 500 life points. This turn, you can use the following effect up to 2 times. Send from your hand or your side of the field to the graveyard fusion material monsters that are listed on a fusion monster card, and special summon that monster from your fusion deck. This special summon is treated as a fusion summon. Pretty basic, but it is double poly, basically, which is kind of cool. It means to fuse twice, you only need 1 fusion spell, and it allows you to potentially do it in a way that plays around certain cards. This card does not summon a monster itself, it just says for the rest of the turn you can do it. So, it's kind of like when you get an additional normal summon, I believe is the way that this effect is going to work. It's like, when you have a card that gives you an additional normal summon, you can just like do it, and you get to like if you specifically denote which one you're using, your like regular normal summon or that, you go from there. And I think I wonder on the ruling on this, would this count as like once you activate this card and it's like there for the turn, if you use this effect to send 2 monsters and summon from extra deck, does that count as like using this spell's effect to summon that monster, or is it like an inherent summon? Like, you're kind of like, the way it's worded, it's kind of saying like just kind of link summon with them. I wonder which one it works with, because I will either allow or not allow certain cards to interact with the way this card works. But it is an interesting card. The only thing I can hope for outside of that is like some extra searchability. You know what I mean? Like if they, they can always put a clause in any card and say like, count this as a mask change or what, you know what I mean? Make it searchable. Mask change doesn't really make sense with like the way masked heroes work, but like, you know what I mean? Like add a certain text to it so that way it's searchable, or this card is treated as polymerization. That way, maybe it'd be searchable off of Vision Hero Vion, right? That could be another way where they do it, where it has a second line of text that says like, this card is always treated as polymerization, right? Maybe that would be a cool way to make it like gettable inside the hero deck, and then you get 2 fusions out of it, which is pretty cool. That would basically allow this card to power creep regular poly straight out of the deck and give the deck a small little power creep in one of its utilities. So, I don't know. Interesting card for sure. Probably not going to see too much play. I mean, nowadays it feels like if a new fusion archetype comes out, you really just want to see like a really broken fusion spell, branded fusion, and as Amina cards just cheat out of fusion, like stuff like that. You kind of want to see something broken rather than like kind of a staple fusion where like polymerization, where you still have to give up like 3 pieces of card advantage just to get 1 back in a fusion monster. But maybe there'll be a home for it down the line, especially if they make it searchable in a couple different ways. But we'll obviously have to wait and see on that. But that's basically it. Can't really do too much with this card other than just kind of wait to see exactly how they choose to tweak this card to mend with modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'm curious to see. This one's a curious one, and it's cool. Everybody loves poly, you know what I mean? It's a classic card. Double poly. Let's get it going. So I'm out here for today. Thanks for watching as always. Subscribe to the channel for more stuff news-wise. Any news I'm bringing to you as soon as I can, whenever I can. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.